previously on the MPP. In 2023, Forbes valued this NBA team as the most valuable.
It's
It's
the
the
Knicks or the
Warriors.
Warriors, right? So it's one of those two.
The Warriors.
Warriors. Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony played for the Nuggets, Lakers, Blazers, Knicks, Thunder, and
The
Rockets.
Rockets. And we did it.
We did it.
We have beat the game. Wow, only
We
3%
better
of 3% of people have
have
did
got
this.
10 today. Today though,
Yeah.
not all time.
Currently better than 97%. So 3% today.
Ooh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. This is episode number 96.
6.
96. Got a lot of tabs open on the desktop when I scrolled up. It kind of scared me, so sorry for the pause.
Getting lost.
I got lost. Got lost in the sauce over here. Hopefully everyone's having a great week. Uh, I know everyone missed us last week, but we were attending to important business down in Coachella, aka Ryan and I's co-batch party. So
Partying it up.
partying up, probably a great, one of the best weekends, I would say. It was fun. It was hot. Got a lot of everyone got to meet each other in the bridal party.
Almost everybody, yeah.
Almost everyone.
For the most part.
Yeah. If we have any new listeners from bridal party, welcome. Uh, Sounded like everyone wants to be on the podcast, so maybe in season 3, it looks like we're going to get some guests on.
I think
So,
everyone just hears podcasts and then they're like, I have stuff to say.
yeah, I guess we do too, right? That's why we
That's why we
started.
have one.
That's why we have one. Yeah, who doesn't have a podcast
Yeah,
nowadays?
exactly.
But yeah, it was a great time, and we almost did it. The podcast down in the Palm Springs, but decided not to. Probably for the best. I think our equipment would have just died.
Yeah, it's too hot.
So
It would
hot.
overheated for
Yeah,
sure. We had to do it inside one of the rooms somewhere
yeah. In the confessional.
in the confessional. Yeah, in the tiny little kid bed room.
Yeah, we could have just held our mics together. Real official. Nice
Yeah.
background out on the beach. But yeah, let's get into this episode. Noah, what do we got this week?
Yeah. So while we were out and about, the Olympics started the same weekend,
Yeah,
and they're gonna be about another week, I think. The end next Monday or next Sunday, one of the 2 days.
I think
Uh,
Sunday is closing.
Next Sunday. Yeah. So we'll just do a little medal count for now. We'll see who's leading, and I'll just do a top 10 look at gold and then overall
Yeah.
medals. So right now, China is leading gold with 13, and then France and Australia at 11. The US tucked in there at fourth with 9. Also tied with Great Britain with 9. Japan 8, South Korea 7, Italy 5, Netherlands 4, Canada 3, and then we got 3 tied for 11th with 2. Um, but yeah, that's all gold. US has a few opportunities. They're looking like they have a really good chance at winning gold for basketball. Um,
Yep.
I'm not really sure which like all the events that are left, but
I mean,
I
we
think
still
they
got
still have
track and
a
field, all of
yeah.
next week.
I think they're still in beach volleyball. They did lose to someone today. I can't remember, but I think they still have a chance to make the knockout.
Yeah.
Um, So there's still plenty of opportunities to win some gold medals there. US does lead with overall medals with 43. They have a nice little lead with France behind at 36, China at 31, and then Great Britain at 27. So um, not that close really, other than the first three maybe, and then it kind of just falls off. Like at the top, like in Canada, they're or Netherlands are ninth with gold, and they only have 9 total medals, and they'd be like 10th, top 10. So
Yeah. I mean, I've been watching the Olympics all week. It's been a We're watching it on the big screen in the office, so definitely watching more Olympics than I thought I would be. I've been watching a lot of fencing. That's what's been really on the most, surprisingly. Learning a lot about that sport. Uh, the USA women's whatever it's called, team foil, won gold, first time ever. They upset Italy, who's won gold like the last three Olympics. So big upset there.
Obviously, all the women's and men's gymnastics.
Yeah,
All the women, of course, Simone Biles gold. I think
left.
Suni Lee got bronze, I think, or silver.
Yeah.
So um,
Oh,
that
all
was
around
good.
team, they won gold
Yeah,
for being the oldest US team in history as a group combined
nice.
in. Yeah.
Olympics is usually a young person, um, I guess, sport, or
Also,
competition.
gymnastics is just a young
Yeah. Once you hit,
person sport.
they're already calling Simone Biles old. And I think she's 27 or something like
Yeah.
that. She hasn't even hit
Oldest
30
sport.
yet, but
Yeah.
she's one. I think she was one of the oldest to win a gold in one of the competitions. So, uh, since whatever time, like in the 60s. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see if she keeps it going. If she even comes back, who knows? Yeah.
Yeah. Also women's rugby sevens. They got bronze medal.
Insane last second score.
Yeah, they came
Uh,
back from 12 to 7 with like 2 minutes left or something in the game and came back and won to beat Australia, which is I would say it's a big rugby country.
yeah, they're known for rugby, and then I think New Zealand was the one that won, and of course they're always
Yeah,
the top
they're
dogs
the top.
in rugby. That's their sport.
Yeah, rugby sevens, that's a crazy sport. Only 14-minute total game. So, um I'm learning a lot about the Olympics, honestly. Surfing, I still don't know what's going on. Like, I guess if you even attempt, you still get points. The waves look huge in Tahiti. 3-on-3 basketball, very interesting. It's actually 3x3. It's not 3-on-3. Did you know that?
No, I haven't
Yeah.
watched any. I
It's
haven't
called
heard anyone talk
3x3.
about it.
Jimmer Fredette looks old as hell. I don't know
Man,
why he's on the team. It's just a bunch of like
nobody
Barry Stun is on the
be
team.
3v3s.
Yeah, he
Just think
still
about
shoots
the
underhand.
why didn't Jalen Brown go on those 3v3s, man? He'd be dominating.
I don't know why the U.S. doesn't for the men's at least doesn't have like a couple NBA guys.
Nah, they probably just don't care about it. It's not the same as the NBA Olympic basketball team.
I guess it's like a pickup game basically. Someone
Yeah, it's just
shoots and then
3v3s.
you have to take it out at the three.
Yep.
You just keep going. Don't stop. You can sub out. You get four people. Just a
Nice.
wild wild games. But yeah.
We have a whole league. We got the big three,
Yeah.
that they specialize in that stuff. Why don't we get some of those guys out there, even though they're old? They literally play that for money. They get paid to do that.
Yeah,
Get them out there.
exactly.
All right. So yeah, probably talk about it next week a little bit, also, or the week after, whenever they're done. We'll see what's going on, who got the most medals, see if U.S. can get gold in the track and field,
Yep.
since they are pretty strong on the track, at least. I don't know about the field, but next, right when we came back, there was the MLB trade deadline. Got some huge names moving, a lot of trades, a lot
I
of
would say no blockbuster trades, right?
very borderline. You could
Yeah.
say the Padres made a blockbuster trade when they acquired Tanner Scott, one of the best closers in baseball. Because it'd be considered a blockbuster because they gave up their number two prospect. Um, Dylan Lesko, and Robbie Snelling. So actually, I think Dylan Lesko was their top pitching, and then Robbie Snelling was their number two prospect. And they also gave up Graham Pauley, who stud third baseman, could play all over the infield. He had some MLB experience also, and then they also traded for Jason Adam, who was one of the top relievers for the Tampa Bay Rays, and Tampa Bay Rays just selling everybody out there. So that was one of the that you can consider a blockbuster. There weren't any, big MLB names, obviously, but huge prospect names going to the Marlins, who made out with some of the best prospects in the league going over there, which I'll have a couple other ones out there. The Marlins trade, but next Dodgers got Jack Flaherty right at the buzzer. I think the Tigers were trying to get a lot for him. I think the Astros probably did offer a good amount,
Yeah,
and they probably said no, and then the Astros went a different direction. I'll talk about later also, but um, I think they were just like, you know what, let's just get the best that we can get right now. No one's going to give us that much or as much as we want. Dodgers probably had the best package, and they sent him to the Dodgers.
of course.
So now the Dodgers have what? Yamamoto when he comes back. They have Kershaw. Jack Flaherty, I think, has the highest strikeout rate in baseball right now.
Yeah,
Walker Bueller, who's been
yeah.
injured but he come back. Bobby Miller,
Flaherty
who's
has like a under 3 ERA, right? He has like a 2.8 or
yeah,
something.
he's having an insane year. He is a 1 year contract, so it's a rental. I don't know who they traded from. I couldn't find it, or I wasn't really looking for it, but it wasn't in the article I was looking at. Uh, so, and I was like, you
Okay.
know what? You can look it up if you want. I don't know.
It's now Friday. It's been 3 days, so
Yeah, it's been a minute. People would know if they wanted to know already.
yeah,
Jazz Chisholm obviously went to the Yankees. That was
wild.
the first big move I think that happened, and it kind of set off everything that Miami got Augustine Ramirez, who is considered probably the best prospect traded during the trade deadline, catcher. So Marlins right there already have three top prospects in baseball, potentially four, just from two guys, a closer and then a center fielder. So
Yeah.
um, pretty solid return there. Sticking with the Marlins, they traded Trevor Rogers to the Orioles. And talking about top prospects, the Orioles sent who have probably the best farm system in baseball, also one of the best teams in the league. Sent Connor Norby and Kyle Stowers, uh, two top five ranked prospects in their system.
Hmm.
Stowers has played in the MLB, so he has some MLB experience. I don't think he's considered a prospect anymore because he was in the MLB, but um, one of their better players. And then Connor Norby, who's supposed to be a stud. He can play everywhere on the infield. Um, great at just making contact. He's not big power, but they say he can hit 20 bombs. So like, how can you argue with 15 to 20 bombs a year?
People are saying that the Orioles need to do more and should start trading their prospects to get like a star. What do you think?
Yeah, a lot of people thought they were going to do that and get Garrett Crochet, but then Garrett Crochet came out and
That
said
was a
that
weird situation.
well, I don't know if he said it, but someone from his team, his agent came out and said that he would only pitch in the postseason if he was given an extension. Um, I don't think he said that. I think someone from his team said it, and some teams got scared. I don't think all. I think the Dodgers would have traded for him no matter what, but the price probably went down for them. Like they didn't want to give up huge names.
Yeah.
Um, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Orioles didn't land him. I think the Orioles will at some point land a huge name, but they're calling up Kobe. They called up Kobe Mayo today. They're one of their best infielders. He had his MLB debut. Jackson Holliday came back up, hit a bomb, a grand slam for his first career home run.
Wild.
Uh, Kerchstat just went back down, one of the best outfielding prospects. So they're still loaded down there. And they got Honeycutt that they just drafted, who looks like he's going to be pretty good. So they'll have plenty of prospects to trade in the future. So if they don't go all the way this year, which they are a favorite to win the World Series this year. Um, we'll see some of those names on the move, I'm pretty sure, in the winter meetings this coming winter. So Mariners traded for Randy Rosarena. So Mariners, one of the worst offensive teams in baseball, um, needed a huge bat. They got a good bat, even though he was struggling this year a little bit, but they needed something and they got something. So Guardians got Lane Thomas from the Nationals. Pretty good hitter, just like a utility guy. You throw him out there. He has one of the highest on base streaks right now, at like 30 something. So he's gonna be
Yeah.
getting on base for you. And then last, Astros, I think was the most surprising one. They traded for Kikuchi from the Blue Jays. They gave up two MLB prospects and um, another solid prospect. They gave up Bloss and Loperfido, who were two of their top prospects that they brought up early because of injuries. And I think Loperfido was just raking in the minors, so they brought him up early. But they traded those two guys to the Blue Jays, who look like they're going to be pretty solid players. So um, if the Blue Jays do lose or decide to trade Guerrero or Bo Bichette within the next year, because I think they have one more year after this, they got those two guys coming up, and then whatever prospects they get on that trade. So, and Kikuchi, a lot of people were surprised that they sent so much. That's what sent so much because he's 4-9 with a 5 ERA almost this year.
Okay.
So that's why it's a little surprising they didn't get Jack Flaherty with those two huge names.
Yeah.
It just seems like the Tigers were asking for too much, and they kind of panicked at the end and just sent him to the Dodgers.
Why not?
Yeah. And then last but not least, if you don't know about the Angels, last year, Nolan Shanwell was their draft pick in 2023. So he only played 40 days in the minors, and he was their 11th overall pick, and he got called up to the majors. And it looks like they may be doing the same thing with their first round pick this year, Christian Moore. He's already going to Double A. He only had 2 games at Single A. Um, he had some pretty good numbers there, though. He was putting the ball in play. He had a couple extra base hits, I believe. So we may see Christian Moore in the majors here, potentially being one of the fastest to ever come up
Yeah.
in MLB history. So that's something to just look out for if you're just a fan of seeing the young guys move up, either right out of college, a top 10 pick,
Yeah.
potentially come up play second baseman.
It's kind of weird. Not weird, but something that you never hear. An Angels fan. My coworker is an Angels fan in the office. Tough. Very tough.
Oh, that's it. It's just
Yeah, that was it.
yeah.
Uh,
You only see him at the games. You don't really see him out in public. They're hiding.
yeah. Um, well, on to my headlines. One of my headlines is going to be Mike Trout. Unfortunately, the Angels have decided to shut him down for the season. Could never get back after recovering from another knee injury. He did try to play in a rehab game in I think Triple A, Double A, wherever, and it did not go well. I saw on TikTok that people paid a lot of money for minor league baseball tickets just to see him, and he had one at bat, and then that was it. So,
Yep.
uh, tough to see. Uh, Mike Trout could be done forever for good.
I don't
Uh,
know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. I think everyone wants to see him play again, but man, you gotta stay healthy out here.
I don't think he's done
Tough.
forever. Uh, what is he? He's 33, maybe
Yeah.
30, 34. Yeah, it's tough. He what could have been? He could have been one of the top 5 all time. A lot of people think he is one of the top 10 all time already. But he's definitely on pace right now. He's looking more like he's going to become like a Ken Griffey Jr. type player. What could have been with Ken Griffey Jr., who could have been the best center fielder to ever play. And unfortunately, all the injuries stopped him from reaching that. But yeah,
Yeah.
Mike's right there in that in that conversation for sure.
And it's probably what, 3 years too late for the Angels to trade him
I'm surprised they didn't trade him when
already.
Otani left.
Yeah.
Uh, I know he said he wanted to be there, but it's just interesting how this Angels organization works. I don't know how they didn't trade Otani at the deadline last year, and then I don't know how they didn't trade Otani in the winter this year. Uh,
You mean Trout?
Trout, yeah, Trout, in the winter this year. Like both of them, Otani might be was at his highest, and then he got hurt obviously when he was pitching. So, um,
I mean, teams would still give
yeah,
up.
but that was also after the trade deadline. So it was
Yeah.
before the trade deadline that he was at his the most valuable. You could have got so much for him. Um, and they just missed out on the opportunity. Same thing with Trout. Uh, I don't know. I'm kind of like a trade them while they had the value kind of guy, I think, because I said the same thing with the Warriors when they had won their third championship. I was like, okay, you got three. I think you got to get rid of one of the three guys. Did end up winning another championship though, so it kind of worked out.
Yeah. And now
But
they're just
now they're just
yeah,
in
yeah, now
shambles. So
now they're starting fresh
yep,
ish.
sort of.
Uh Football is back. Last weekend was the last weekend without football. Preseason starts this weekend, next weekend maybe. We got the first game yesterday, the Hall of Fame game featuring Noah's Bears and the Texans, which unfortunately got canceled due to weather. I think they got to the third quarter and then they stopped play. Bears won 21-17. Caleb
Undefeated, baby.
Williams, huh?
Undefeated.
Undefeated. Oh yeah, good start to the season.
Going 20 and 0.
Uh, Caleb Williams did not play. There was a lot of talk whether he should be playing or not. Whether you put him out there for like a series, just even just hand off the ball. Don't even risk passing, but just trying to get him in the flow of things. Um, I don't know. I don't think the Bears want to risk a first overall pick in a Hall of Fame game.
Absolutely
Um,
meaningless game. Um,
yeah, but
no
just to get
starters were
some
playing.
reps though,
Zero stars played, I
five
believe, in the
snaps,
game.
4 snaps.
I did see they are going to play him 40 to 50 in the preseason, 40 to 50 snaps in the preseason. So that's definitely when you'll see him. But Hall of Fame game, no. At least like preseason is meant to warm you up for the season, you
Yeah,
know? But
which
like a
no
Hall of
teams
Fame
do
game,
anymore. But it's
yeah, like no starters really play, like big names really play,
yeah.
especially veterans. But you got a rookie, they're going to throw him out there for 40 snaps. That's um, not bad. So that'll get him into the feel, I guess, of
Yeah.
NFL speed.
At least they're gonna throw him out there in the preseason. Not
Yeah.
gonna hold his hand and just make sure he doesn't get scratched or anything in his daily routine.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants to go out there and play, but like you just spent your first overall pick on this guy. He just signed a $25 million signing bonus, what I
Yeah.
saw. So that's a lot of money. You throw him out in a Hall of Fame game and he gets hurt. You're like,
Hey man, the team is set up. I know Noah's excited to watch the Bears this season. They're definitely gonna have some primetime games. But yeah, Caleb Williams, Romeo Dunze is gonna be great. Keenan Allen. They just signed DJ Moore to a long-term contract.
yep.
So we got Cole Kmet. So a lot of exciting things happening with the Bears, as well as the Texans as well. Um, and I guess my final topic is USA basketball. Steve Kerr was in the news, after their first game against, uh,
Serbia.
Serbia. Yes, thank you. Um, Steve Kerr was getting some heat that he didn't play Jason Tatum. Did not participate in that game. Uh, and then in the next game versus South Sudan, which they won convincingly this time, Joel Embiid did not play. So I would say, as a coach for Team USA basketball, the goal is to win the team the gold medal, right? I don't know why people are making a big deal whether these people play or not, you know. Um, it's for the good of the team, you know. There's no individual medals here. Team sport. Um, if you don't play, you don't play. And then Steve Kerr goes on to start him, Tatum, the next day, or the next game against South Sudan. And I'm watching Tatum and he bricked one off the backboard from the corner. So, and
He
he
had a
only
solid
scored
2 points, I think.
5 points, 7 points.
No, it was not.
Also,
It was
Curry
like
is
three to
2 for 17.
17 shots is insane in an Olympic game.
Yeah.
If you're
Well,
two
two
for
for
17, that's insane.
in the first 2 games.
Oh, like
Yeah.
in one game? Yeah.
No. In the first official games. So he's in a shooting slump, but it doesn't really matter right now until you play.
I think it's plain and simple. He's just not one of the best players out there, you know. AD, KD, LeBron, Steph.
Tatum is it?
Yeah, Tatum's not one of the best
Okay.
guys out there. So I mean, all those guys are above him. They play better together. They mesh well together. I
Yeah.
think it's just there's not room for him. Like it's the same reason why they didn't bring in Jalen Brown because they don't need another forward, um, like Derek Brown or Derek White who can handle the ball and
He's getting a lot of minutes.
play
He's getting at least 20
defense.
minutes a game
Yeah,
too.
like they needed a guard, to come in and
Yeah.
uh play defense. So he just doesn't. I just didn't don't think there's like a spot. Like he's
Yeah.
kind of just like we need some minutes. Go out there, play some. And he's also coming off a really long season too. So it's like he's probably not 100% out there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just very hard to manage all these egos and big time players, but man, Kevin Durant, he's a international killer.
Yeah,
He's
he's
so good.
insane. Yeah, he missed one shot the game before last, and then um, I don't know about this last game, but um,
Yeah. Just insane.
same with LeBron. Him and LeBron together, insane duo. Like they're both huge.
Yeah.
KD can just
LeBron
shoot
just
over you,
doesn't care. He just goes down the lane and
bullies
he's
everybody.
yeah, just gets to the rim every time.
AD's just swatting shots left and right. Like
Yeah. Bam
Bam Adebayo's
Adebayo.
having insane Olympic games. So
Yeah.
I think you just got to keep those guys who are hot. If Tatum, if like how Curry's cold, he gets cold. Maybe LeBron gets cold at some point. Maybe you bring in Tatum to kind of for a spark. But if he's not needed, why mess with the chemistry?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, those are our headlines from this week. Let us know what you think. Man, I'm excited for football coming back. We're definitely gonna hopefully Noah still want to do the pick'ems this year.
The grind will be back on. We'll have 2 uploads a week,
Yeah.
three
Noah's also
TikToks or whatever.
hinting 3 episodes maybe with a guest.
What?
That's what
Wait,
you
when
said.
was
You
that?
said you said you wanted 3 episodes, maybe a couple
Wait,
of these
wait, why?
to have a guest on.
For what
Because
though?
not just to talk,
Oh,
nothing about
I don't
sports.
remember ever saying that, but hey, maybe we can try to figure it out. Double up one of the nights, something.
Oof, it's,
The guest comes on, they leave, and then we just do a regular
man,
episode or something. It's gonna be
it's gonna be wild. But yeah, we'll have another. I think we like the fantasy football mock draft again this year. Um, and yeah, Pick'ems coming back. We did win last season.
one week at the end. Yeah,
Yep.
and it was enough to get our money back.
Yeah, we'll
That's all that
take it.
matters. That's all that
We'll take
matters.
it. We'll
Played for
take
free,
it.
baby. We played for free.
Oh yeah, for the rest of the season. I guess we'll play Bleacher Report,
Yep.
streaks.
Last time we did get them all.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Or not. We can take the week off.
Looks like we did not get in there in time. Looks like they took it off for today
Oh,
already.
interesting. There's a time limit. Okay.
Uh,
That's fine. Yeah, we're recording this later than usual.
yeah, it just says that it's not available right now.
Yeah.
So
Just blame Patrick for this one.
yeah,
But yeah, next time we got it. Next time we'll also try to get the picks. We'll see what time we do this, but um, we'll try to get back on the regular schedule. You know, we're still in vacation mode
Yes.
for the when it comes to the podcast at least.
Yes.
Yeah, we're coming back, getting into the groove of things.
Forgot we had to do it. Not gonna lie.
See, like this is the Patrick problem.
I'm just trying to make it to the NFL season.
I set up all the
It's kind of
uh
wild, I'm trying to
uh
make it to the NFL season, and that's when we're gonna do it even more. We're gonna have 2 uploads.
and according to you, we're gonna have triple uploads. So we'll see.
I'm in there. I'm back on.
We'll see.
Um, I'm here.
Might
I'm
be
here.
getting episodes Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
Oh,
or Monday, Wednesday, whenever we was doing Thursday, Friday. I don't know.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Tuesday,
Friday.
Thursday, Friday, because you'd post it on the next day.
Ugh. All
Because
right.
then I'd have to post on the Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah,
Start doing the
I
math.
have to get into the groove again. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. People do one every single day, but they also have editing teams.
Yeah,
We're just here. 2-man team here.
it's just us,
Just us.
and they not like us.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is episode 96. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. We're back on the grind. No more missing weeks till October.
Until the one
Until
week of the wedding.
till first week of October. So
Maybe we'll throw something out there though. We'll have to do it early in the week though. Maybe we'll just do picks early in the week for NFL.
oh yeah.
We'll just do the picks or something that week, and
Nice.
no regular episode, but picks.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. See everyone in the next one.
See ya.